Are you ready for the major? No! I said, are you ready for the AniMajor?
Again, it really comes down to how much he's been playing, right? If he's been playing actively, I'm not worried for them.
What are your thoughts on Magnus? As we're going to see.
Oh, RR.
Yeah, RR is in quite a bit of trouble. He will be taken out. It's going to be first blood going the way of IG as Kaka. Yeah, he will be caught by the Wraith Fire Blast. Whoop.
Good sticks.
Right.
Not enough.
Not nearly enough.
One of the great examples of someone who won't is Anti-Mage, because he has Blink and the Spell Shield, but...
Toss.
Nice toss.
Into the Avalanche. We don't have call yet on Nico, but Super will go down.
Ollie wouldn't have died there. That's what I'm saying.
As Fly, or Fly, I should say.
I guess.
He's confident nobody's going to go up that cliff. I mean, he just showed that he's going there, so they will be communicating on the other side that rune's definitely gone.
That's fair.
Kaka. Oh, Colty will actually proc Vacuum.
Oh, good Vacuum.
Was enough to save him for now, but Kaka,
Oh,
Salve comes in as well, and it's very close, but he will tumble. RR in the meantime getting chased by JT in this Ion Shell.
Does he have Vacuum?
Cold Feet again. And Vacuum has like a 2-minute cooldown, basically. He's just chasing down Palos right now. Under the tier 1, he's going to get the kill. It was specifically threatened to us, I believe, by their manager. Fly pops that Blade Fury. Looks like he gets the kill, but will he survive? The Healing Word comes out. BDZ trying to chase it down. It might be his demise. See if they can find him, though, as the Healing Word will make its way around. So gets a nice regen here.
To the tower.
Suicide to the tower. So 4-4.
Pull it off like that and you have a player on it. I think the hero is great this patch. Like you said, the Axe is one of my favorite Axe of the game right now. I think it's very, very strong. Sheer great timing. Fly.
Yep. Nico getting chased down.
He's
Thunderstrike.
dead, actually.
Looks like the Blade Fury should be enough with that last right click, but there's the coil rotation from Youe and a nice toss out of the break. And Youe takes that kill for himself.
Bottom lane, they're going to see a tiny rotation. This is probably going to be a very unexpected play for IG. They are not ready whatsoever for this.
Wraith Fire Blast into the Cold Feet, but just out of range for JT and that Surge. There's the Ava toss back into the fray. Impale comes out, but Kaka looks like he'll end up dropping here to the last right click of RR. Just getting their farm right now. Emo with the Empowered level 4 ready to go. Oh, they're going to find Nico. I mean, he's pretty tanky, but you have 3 members of IG here. And they're going to expend RP on top of that, just in case, into the skewer.
My kill.
I mean, he wants to double check, you know? He's like, I'm close to Blink. Let me just get that out there.
No, the thing I love about that is not that he only skewers him. He skewers him so far away into the tower that he almost got his team out of XP range. That would have been pretty cool.
Coil Waning Rift, though, so they end up trading here a couple times, but with Empower, he's going to be able to obviously farm that up again pretty quickly.
Good
see the skewer in. The Impale to stop things out.
We'll be bottling up the Arcane Rune here. He's actually baiting Emo. Beautiful.
Coil into the AA Blast, not even needing that AA ult, but yeah, big kill onto Emo, and they'll turn this into a tier 1 tower in all likelihood if Kaka perhaps can get a denial. Though TP support is coming. And yeah, the Spike Carapace won't be there in time, and the Static Storm will completely whiff as Youe is just super aggressive past the tier 1 tower. Even the Wraith King has come to play.
And Palos is going the armlet.
Exactly what you asked for.
Very, very happy to see that choice.
Well, he's going to find the entirety of IG. They're going to take out 1 life. Yeah, he's armlet toggling pretty well. That's going to be 1 life. Of course, that's level 1. Static Storm on top, into the kinetic field. There's the Omni Slash. Actually gets it onto the AA, so that's probably the best case scenario for Execration. Now the TP support comes Youe with that coil. Keeps everybody in place for now, but now he's the one in trouble. It's like they'll find him with that skewer.
Glimpse.
The toss back in with the glimpse, so they end up having a little party there as BDZ ends up being the 3rd dead for Execration. Today I learned. Thank you, Cinder.
But you're still technically correct. It's just tied from last.
Maybe. Emo with the RP into the skewer. The follow onto 3 into the AA Blast. Big wombo combo. IG getting decimated in this fight as Kaka will be the 3rd to fall.
Probably hit a really strong timing here. They're going to smoke. Okay, Vincento breaking that. He's going to die, but that's...
I mean, that is mega worth if he's the only one that dies here. I'm going to see the call here. Onto the Nyx Assassin, but the wall put in place by JT into the Mist Impale. Nico, he's very healthy. Kaka, not so much. Looks like he'll be chased down. Likely will be called here.
Oh, they failed the call.
Yeah, they missed it, but they kill him in the end, I believe. As AA's taken out, Wraith King, that's the first ult into the RP. Juggernaut still alive. Gets off the Blade Fury at the last moment. Doing a really good job of kiting all this damage. And Palace is going to be taken out in quick succession, but it's going to be a trade. They do get the Juggernaut yet again.
Ignore everything else when he goes in. Play with a lot of freedom and not get counterplayed. I think other players would go, he's
Kaka with the Impale. Doesn't even bother with the Vendetta, just to ensure that he gets it into a Static Storm. AA Blast is coming. Looks like Axe will fall in addition, so 2-0 to start things out. And BDZ looks to be next on the list as Fly comes into the fray. This is literally all 5 members of IG. I feel like this is almost like a steal of Roche because now that Deso's online for Wraith King.
In a way, he's even getting zoned off here by Kaka. Misses the Carapace timing.
Yeah.
He's actually in trouble now.
He might die, but this could be the death of Palos instead. As he gets skewered onto the other side of the map, and his ult is up right now. So that'll be death number 1. And now the TP support in the form of Execration, but the big glimpse back. Looks like they'll find the AA Blast at the very least to take out the Juggernaut yet again. And Super will follow. And the coil applied to the Darkseer. Has Surge in a moment. See if he can get away with just this. Wraithfire Blast will connect into the Illusory Orb, into the call, and a nice turnaround for Execration. And this could be their Roche. That's a great nerf. I think you should be on the Ice Frog beta testing team.
I think so too.
We're gonna see a call. AA Blast is coming.
That is not a connection.
He's gonna dodge it, yeah. Perhaps expecting some TPs a little bit earlier. As Nico's gonna get glimpsed back into the kinetic field, and with the BKB, Emo's able to clean him up pretty easily.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, they have mana burn.
Yeah. He's protecting himself, basically. Good Ice Blast.
The AA Blast. Fly's gonna pop his Blade Fury. Here comes Emo. That is a big kill onto the Axe to start things up. First slice for Palos about to come out, but he's actually surviving a little bit longer. There's the coil onto Nyx Assassin. Omni Slash to follow. Fly trying to beat down BDZ. There's finally the RPs reserved just for Puck. Will it be enough? Indeed it will. 3 for 1. They killed the Nyx Assassin to start the fight, but it's gonna cost them 4 of their members. IG. Definitely a very interesting statistic that we'll keep in mind for the future.
Kaka's dead.
Yep, coil into AA Blast. Yoei. Oh, we have a Static Storm in the kinetic field, though. Is this enough to take out the puck? Indeed. The right clicks from Emo. My goodness.
Told you
so
Kaka's
much
dead.
Damage.
This guy is super legit.
That's such a cool
they're going to find... Oh, this is a problem.
Yeah.
They can actually just run him down.
Yeah, nobody really near, although a couple people TP in. Nico with the attempt in the call. 2 heroes there. Wraith King will get his first life expended. RP being faked out. Nico's going to be a pretty easy kill to clean up now. And I believe with that, IG is just going to fall back. But Puck buys back into the game, and that's actually what's predicating this fallback.
You're still very strong with the RP ready. And up.
They find it. His ult is coming back, though. Not sure if they're timing this. There's the Bloodthorn. Coil to follow, though. And Emo pops the BKB. They're just going to pound upon Palos. So that's 1 death. It's going to cost Emo his life, though. Now Kaka in a precarious spot, as Palos is going to come back to life and just beat him down with his stick.
But if he gets RP now, he can just get Static Storm.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know. I don't think this is the best choice.
Yeah, okay. Axe is going to jump in. All the pressure is going to be applied to him. A big RP onto 3, into the Blade Fury, into the Static Storm kinetic field combination. Axe and Tiny buy back into the game. Puck will not have that luxury, though. Wraith King, that's the first life. I mean, IG's still pretty healthy. Omni Slash hasn't even been used yet, but it's going to be used on a lot of the skeletons here. As Pierre in the background trying to keep IG at bay. And I believe that is the... Oh, finally the Omni Slash comes down, and Nico's going to take the brunt of the damage. So the Wraith King finally dies, and it costs IG nothing. Only cooldowns. Yep.
His teammates were all the way deep in the base. Good spin into the instant silence from the Mindbreaker.
Yep, that's good stuff. It's a nice little combination.
Puck has kind of compromised his position entirely against Static Storm.
Hello? That was the Bloodthorn. He had to use it off, and now the Static Storm comes into play. Aeon does proc with a double impale into the Omni Slash, or probably a Swift Slash for all I know. They're going to be able to take out the puck, and they know he does not have buyback. And there is the RP onto 2. This should be GG, as IG taking this pretty convincingly after kind of a, I want to say, a big back and forth for the first 15-20 minutes.
True. There's just no save there. If he has a BKB, maybe it's a different story, but...
GG!
GG?
It's called, apparently.
It's just like, you're just there. So I do like IG slightly better.
JT uses the first Mars Arena of the game. We'll find the tree. And the Rebuke is more than enough to take him out, but Palos trying to get some retribution as Yoei is TPing in to help get this trade. And with the Tornado, they should be able to ensure this kill, I would assume. But there's the Glimpse. EMP, not even needed. So they do find the kill, and there's the first Chrono of the game. Do they have enough damage to follow this up, though? Yoei is in range to right-click, and yeah, with a couple bashes, Super not able to deny himself.
All their heroes bought, except Trian, who just respawned, so... They're looking for something big.
Static Storm. The kinetic field only connects on 1, but this is the only hero that really matters. Yoei looks to be dead, but the egg does fall first into the RP, though. Remember, this is just a Midas. Emo, he's going to be taken out. That's a double kill for BDZ. Nice LSA. Going to continue on as Palos will be able to finish off the Disruptor in tow. So a 3-for-1.
Perch would have given you the exact number of seconds, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, well.
All right, that's a dead Treant.
Yep. Mega dead. Emo ends up netting the kill for himself. JT, very little mana to speak of.
Well, this is a very good setup. They know there's no RP. Chrono is obviously available. All right, he's just in there.
Yep, Mars Arena comes up. We've got two heroes stuck inside the kinetic field static storm combination, and Execration just getting dominated. Despite Emo going for a Midas, he is still fighting and doing just fine. They're gonna be able to clean up even more, so 4 dead overall. He's fighting with a Midas Brown Boots. What are your thoughts on that? As long as it works, it's fine. Oh, speaking of which, it looks like he's getting saved here by the Phoenix for now. They're going to turn this around on Apollo. So
he's fine.
Time walks all that damage out. Glimpse is there as well. He's in a bit of trouble here. Firefly jumped in, but that's the overgrowth. Palos continue to try to walk this off, but there's a skewer into the RP, onto 2. Palos gets stunned by the Aether Remnant. There's still no kills in this fight. Finally, Phoenix dies. Now Emo, looks like the adaptive strike is going to set things up here, as Nico will be the next on the list. So it's a 1-for-1 to start things out. JT takes the Laguna Blade to the face, but just shrugs it off.
They have a feeling the smoke's coming, and they're playing inside their own ward up here.
Yeah, JT, yeah, he seems to be the beneficiary of the spear. That's pretty nice. Oh, glimpse back after the skewer, as Nico actually makes his way out of the kinetic field, but looks like he'll take a tumble here. I mean, what constitutes having a face anyway? That's the real question. As we see a smoke here from Execration, see if they can set anything up. They're going to get a free kill on Super. There's the Alacrity just for that last hit there. That's down. That's 2 big ults down right now.
You need to go. Yeah, I like this. Just go on. Go up there. Kaka has no dive.
Yep, time dilation's there. There's a Chronosphere onto 2. He's attacking extremely slow thanks to that Fire Spirits, but he's going to be able to take out the Phoenix regardless. He's going to buy back into the game immediately, as Super just getting right-clicked down by Palos, who pops that BKB. And in the meantime, BDZ does get out his Laguna Blade. Firefly getting extremely low, but will live through the engagement here. He gets LSA'd again, into the RP, into the Skewer, into the Mars Arena as well. But it looks like Execration are just falling apart. Invoker and Treant die. It cost a buyback from IG, but as long as you don't get team wiped into a Roche, that's kind of the big turning point. So they're going to chase down BDZ now.
You really don't want to BKB there as Palos, right? To get off the Fire Spirit. Like, the attack speed slow is just a big problem. Okay. That is...
Just trading spells here. Emo takes off the time dilation.
He's actually in trouble.
Not sure if he has any spells to use, and yeah.
Nice catch.
Down he goes.
Bonus kill.
JT, I mean, that's a save your friend syndrome right there.
That
could potentially just get a couple racks here. I mean, they can't get bottom without that tier 2, but this is already half HP. And there's the skewer, or the spear, I should say, into the tower. They're going to take out this Aegis.
Absolutely.
He tries to get off the time walk, but a little miscommunication there from Execration. No save coming, and there's the static storm into the kinetic field. He gets empowered as if that's going to do anything for him. Pops the BKB. Chronosphere onto 3. Sunstrike to fall. They take out the Disruptor immediately. There's a huge RP onto 2. Skewer back in. Morphling dead. Buys back into the game. And there's the Mars Arena to keep everybody in tow. JT trying to kite his way. Drops very awkwardly there, as Execration is winning this fight big time. Buyback on the Morphling though, so Execration needs to be very careful. Invoker finally dies. And again, this Alacrity onto Palos is doing absolute work. Firefly, yep, starting to attribute shift a little bit. Gets the Yules off. There's the Skewer again. This will be a dieback onto Super. Goes down very easily, and the right click commence. Firefly has to go Scepter himself. And the chase continues. They're just killing heroes one by one, with very little retribution to follow. Emo finally getting a return kill. He's just going to get skewered again. I believe that Magnus has that skewer talent. He feels like he's skewering every 10 seconds.
He is really... He's making it as mechanical heavy on himself as possible. They do get a kill here.
Yeah.
That's big. So
it has to be an enemy.
Yeah, so it's just going to turn into Void as usual, I think.
Yeah. All right, Kaka. He's going to Yules off the time dilation, and...
He's done.
Oh!
No, that was really poorly timed. He's still going to die, though. Right.
So it feels like a really weird shard. And I'm
Kaka.
Jump in here. You get silenced thanks to that Ags from Emos. There's the Mars ult onto 3 heroes, but very little follow-up. They're going to focus on the egg, and they will get it successfully. Palos pops that BKB to help him out there. Buyback now into the Phoenix, of course, with no egg to work with. Looks like Execration's going to back as the Treant buys back now. As the Laguna Blade applied to Super. He'll die awkwardly to the minions from Mr. Invoker himself. Oh, Palos with the Chronosphere. It's only onto 1, but it's a Morphling. It's the only hero that matters, and that is dead Morphling, thanks to the Cataclysm to follow up. No buyback 5 versus 3. Emo looks to be next on the list. If they can get this, they can potentially get multiple racks, and they will do so. Beautiful layering. He does have buyback on Emo, but he can't really do anything by himself.
Or a good tornado catch. Or that.
RP, this will be a dieback into the LSA as well, but the glimpse will get Void the hell out of there. But there's the Mars ult on top of this. Emo pops the Dissimulate, still inside the Mars ult. Astral steps to the side here, but not able to really do much with it. JT getting chased now by Paulos, and they do find the die or the kill onto Emo. So that is a dieback, and that probably will be GG. And Execration, it feels like the last 10 minutes they just turned it on and boom.
Yeah.
They just win the game.
Remember at the start of the game when I said BSJ is just so right? They're gonna own
you
this
were
game.
complimenting him and other streamers,
Yeah,
I believe.
I was like, BSJ, he knows what's up.